Hey everybody, welcome to GMG Review. Today I'm taking a look at something a little bit different. This is The Dungeon, books of Battlemats from Loke Battlemats. This is a set of 2 RPG style Battlemats in dry erase, as well as the add-on, the RPG Battlemats reusable static cling stickers. Now I am super stoked about this. I actually did something I very rarely do and backed the crowdfund for this, and which is why I have it early. Because I was really excited about this concept and I was getting ready to do some RPG stuff. And this is basically a set of encounter tools for making any kind of style, dungeon, outdoors, whatever encounter that you want, on a whim, ready to go, and it folds up into this nice 2-volume slipcase. So what are these? Well, this is a concept that's I think I've seen before, but never really executed, I'd say, this well. You have some dry erase, blank 1-inch squares for doing encounters, and then these 2 books are complementary. What you have after that is you have a huge pile. The number exactly is 40 different, so 20 different scenes, 40 different pages that line up perfectly with book 1 and book 2. So you have some outdoor ruins here, sort of a courtyard, some stairwells, like a dais, a raised dais, and the idea here is they all lay flat, and you could use it as a single encounter room, right, like so, or you could match it up with the other mat. So let's say I go to page 18 here. I'm on page 8. These match up pretty well, and I can lay these out any way I want. Try and get this non-glossy as possible to make my encounter, basically. And then on top of it, you have this great little pad of accessories that can be used to decorate it. And you have everything from like piles of gold, and they're all reusable. So they're not stickers, they're static cling stickers of a bajillion different like encounters. So you have everything from like hatches, and they'll just kind of peel off and stick because they're static cling. So here's like, I'm gonna put a hatch down. Oops, I peeled it off and immediately stuck it somewhere. So now I've got like a hatch right there if I need a hatch. If I wanna add in doors, so let's say I wanna go, so and the nice thing is they come right off, and you can put them back on the pad to save them. So let's say I go somewhere where there's, here's a good example. So here's like an underground, it's like a dungeon that goes into a cave system. I can put open and closed doors in all of these. So now I've got a door. Just gonna grab a door off of here. And I wanna close off this area, put the door down. Boom, now you gotta pick that lock, thief, to get out of there. And there's everything from like caved in doors. If you want to have an exit point, there's things like stairwells and like spiral staircases. There's an example of a spiral staircase. All right, so there's an exit point now you can leave from to like a treasure hoard. So like, let's say this was the dragon's lair. We'll just put some treasure down. Boom, there's some nice piles of treasure. And it's all reusable. There's tons of different pages. Like I'm gonna give you a flip through of all of them in a minute. But there's kind of one thing for every theme. Like I can't really think of a theme in dungeon exploring or even like outdoor adventures that there isn't something here for. And I'm jazzed about this. Like I've seen examples of this before, but this one is really well realized, and with the addition of like the static cling stuff and then just me mixing in like 3D terrain as well, there's not a lot you can't do. So you get piles of doors, additional walls too if you want to close off some of the sections. This one is treasure, some pentagrams, like a corpse pile, spider webs, a magma pool, some kind of like beast's lair, piles of weapons, torture racks, a big lava pool, because you gotta have lava pools, or like a fire gate coming out, a pit trap, closing walls. You can actually move them each round too if you wanted to have them close off. A pit, traps, whirling blades, acid, glowing runes, a spiky roly-dealy, a lightning shooter, just a ball that chases you. So if you want to Indiana Jones it, you can. Just like tavern accessories, crypts, beds, maps, chairs, tables, even more doors, because you gotta have more doors. Like there's a little bit of everything in that little set. And then I'll give you some flip through of the actual book itself. So I'm really excited about this. I like the fact that if you need to freestyle it, you can freestyle it. Some outdoor stuff with a bridge, the courtyards, like I said. This could be a courtyard or an interior thing, because this one's got like some walls and stuff on it. Little like energy circle. And they've kept it, like I like this one's like an inn, you know what I mean? Or like the feasting table. There's a dais here with like a throne. Some weird misty dungeons. It's very Hero Questy, which I love. Just open tiles, so you can put the walls however you want. More Hero Questy kind of rooms and stuff. Same deal here. This is like the interior of a castle almost. It's kind of like clinical feel to it. More castle-y. And again, the tones all match up with the other book, right? So every one of these is complementary some of the way. I love this kind of sewer thing with like the rampart, and then there's like water underneath. You got some glowing mushrooms, because what's life without glowing mushrooms? And then some like the cave systems also blend in. So like there's cave system maps that you could add onto this and kind of like bookend them. You can make it lengthwise. You can even do like a jigsaw pattern. Big library here, mystical library. More lava from the Auric Runefather's smithy, and then some more like cogs and stuff, little pit traps maybe. Just tons of ideas even. Another sewer system sort of. Towers. I think that's brilliant that there's literal towers in here with stairwells, so you can go from like level to level. This one's got like a fireplace on one side. This one's just kind of rooms. And then, you know, the fucking Doom level where it's like, what is this? Well, we needed a lava pit, demon mouth. You're going to fight the last boss here kind of level. And that is volume 1. And then volume 2, that's funny, all the little paper bits are coming out here because they're so new. Volume 2 is much the same. You have your dry erase. So again, you could make this, they're each 1 by 1. I think 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, good guess, Ash. Each 1 by 1, which means you can make this a 2 by 2 basically when you're finished. I actually might play Relic Blade on this. I think it'd be fun to play Relic Blade on this, or Bushido. And you can see your courtyard again, so these all match up basically. More rooms, big like kind of pit with like a stairwell down. More rooms. I like this, the entranceway. The big tower, courtyard with like a big statue in of a knight, kind of Dark Soulsy. More of this like flooded kind of under basement. Again, just big open tiles. If you just want to have a big 2 by 2 of open cobblestones, you can. More kind of Hero Questy rooms. Same thing in different colors. The kind of creepy mausoleum-y one. I like that there's just lanterns kind of, or torches kind of just in the wall, like sconces and stuff every now and again, lighting things up. Ruins. So like these ones, like the walls are kind of decrepit, like falling down and stuff. The cave systems, there we go, like a straight up cave system, so you're not just in, this is like Kobold Town or Goblin Town now. They haven't built it up nice, they just dug holes, and they live in the holes. And then I like this because you can do grasslands going into the system as well, so like an entryway. More libraries, more towery, mystical library stuff. This is great, the maze. Could you imagine you could use the wrecking ball and it could just like chase people down here? That'd be awesome. Almost looks like it was intended that way. More kind of mazy, trappy stuff. And again, just for ideas, more sewer system stuff, just for ideas for like adventures. I get an idea of like each of these. More towers. I love that there's towers in here because so often like you'll go into a tower and you have to do something and you can place the stairwells wherever you want because you've of course got the laminates and stuff too. And then more Lava Town. So I am super jazzed about this. And again, this is all from the hole punching. It's just the paper falling out because I haven't, apart from Cash playing with these because he immediately went and got his work stuff, guys. When I got these in and played with these for like half an hour, and I was like, you probably can't hurt them. We'll let you do this. He was super happy. He's been sick for like a week, so he was home with me Monday and Tuesday, and yeah, he played with this pretty much most of the day. He was pretty excited to play with these. So yeah, second use, they're just great playmats for your kid too if you're not going to be DMing all the time. Yeah, so they're prepared right now. I'll link the stuff below if you want to check them out, and I'm pretty excited about this. I think this is a great add-on for, I mean, even just tabletop. If you're playing games on a 2 by 2, you can play Range of Shadow Deep on this. You could play, whatchamacallit, Bushido is also on a 2 by 2. Easily play Rock Blade on it. Like just a fantastic value for replayability because you're basically getting 40 1 by 1 gaming tiles in all different colors, all dry erase, and all mix and matchable. You can see here like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 in that tone, kind of 17, 18, 19. Like you can, they're all kind of interchangeable. And then some themes too, like the towers, the lava pits, the sewers, the outdoors. It's gonna get a lot of playtime for me. I'm pretty excited about it. So there we go, another GMG review. I think this is a great job well done for just exactly what you should use Kickstarter for, which is crowdfunding something cool and different that you know, maybe getting made, but not exactly like this. So yeah, you check the link below if you're wanting to check it out and get a pre-order in. I think all the crowd funds are shipping now. So if you already backed this, if it hasn't shown up, I'm sorry I got it before you. I think I got it pretty close last though, because we got it in Canada. I think Canada, Australia, and the rest of the world were kind of last, because that's usually how it goes anytime there's one of these things. So everyone should have it. I apologize to anyone who doesn't yet. That I do and you don't, but that's the way crowd funds go. So anyway, we'll see you for more GMG reviews in the future. Thanks, Alan Ash. Have a good one. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below so you get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirts, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Death Ray Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.